Renault Kadjar 2026 just walked into the compact SUV game like it owns the place, but here's the real question, is this quietly the smartest family SUV of the decade, hiding something no one is talking about until now? Because by the end of this video, there's one reveal that genuinely changes how you look at this car, and once you hear it, you can't unhear it. The first thing that hits you is the stance. Wider, lower, more confident. The front end feels sharper, almost predatory, with slim LED lighting that looks alive at night. The body lines flow instead of fight each other, and there's a subtle muscularity that makes it feel more premium than before. It doesn't scream for attention like a Tucson or Sportage, but it pulls you in, and just when you think you've figured it out, you open the door and realize this is where things get interesting. Inside, the Renault Kadjar 2026 feels calm, modern, and surprisingly upscale. Soft touch materials where your hands actually go, seats that hug without squeezing, and a cabin that feels quieter than you expect the moment the door shuts. The driving position is spot on, visibility is clean, and there's this cozy, cocooned feeling that makes long drives feel shorter. Ambient lighting gently wraps around the cabin at night, and it feels less like a car interior and more like a well-designed living space. But then you start interacting with the tech, and that's when the future really starts peeking through. Front and center is a large curved digital display that blends the gauge cluster and infotainment into one seamless flow. The interface is fast, clean, and finally intuitive. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, but here's the surprise, the Kadjar learns you. It adapts seat position, climate preferences, and even driving modes based on who's behind the wheel. No setup every time. It just knows. If you're still watching, tap that like button real quick, because this next part is where things start separating this from rivals like the Toyota Corolla Cross and VW Tiguan. Under the hood, the Renault Kadjar 2026 keeps things smart, not wild. Expect a turbocharged mild hybrid setup pushing around 160 horsepower, with smooth acceleration that feels confident in the city and relaxed on the highway. There's also an efficient full hybrid option aimed directly at families who care about fuel savings without sacrificing usability. It's quiet, composed, and tuned for comfort, not chaos. You're looking at excellent real-world efficiency, the kind that makes weekly fuel stops feel less frequent. But none of that is the reason people are going to remember this car. The real story has been hiding in plain sight. Here's the big reveal. Renault built the Kadjar 2026 with an advanced predictive safety system that doesn't just react, it anticipates. Using a mix of cameras, radar, and navigation data, the car can pre-adjust braking sensitivity, steering assistance, and even seat tension before a risky situation happens. Not during. Before. It's designed around protecting families, kids in the back seat, late-night drives, tired commutes. This isn't flashy safety tech. It's peace of mind, and honestly, that's powerful. Now picture this. You're driving home after a long day, kids half asleep in the back, rain tapping on the windshield. The Kadjar feels steady, calm, reassuring. No stress. No drama. Just smooth progress and the quiet confidence that the car is watching out for you. That's the emotional hook Renault nailed here, and it's the kind of thing you only appreciate once you live with it. So here's the verdict. The Renault Kadjar 2026 may not be the flashiest or the fastest, but it's refined, intelligent, and deeply thoughtful, though some might still want more raw power or a sportier edge. The real question is, do you value excitement, or do you value feeling genuinely looked after every single drive? Smash that like button if this car deserves the spotlight, drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe, because the next one might just blow this away.